back, everybody. So today I wanted to do a deep dive into Transient Artisan Ale's Snake Juice. This is a double dry hopped India Pale Ale coming in at 6.5% ABV. I have done a full review. I will link that up here if you want to go check that out. But technically, this is the second one. I hope I put them out in order, but this is the second one, kind of taking a deep dive into the hops that beers are using and just seeing, am I getting that? What did I get not knowing that? And kind of just learn more about hops that go into our beers. So this one, this is using Citra, Mosaic, and Talus hops. So I've got them pulled up on my phone. So let's start with Citra. So Citra's profile, and again, I'm just looking this up on Google. You could check Yakima Valley, some other place, they could have different ones. I'm just trying to keep it the same across the board. So I'm typing in Citra hop profile, going down to people also asked, what is Citra hops flavor profile? And that's what I'm looking at on every single one of these. So for Citra, peach, apricot, passion fruit, lemon, melon, and other tropical fruit flavors. Now, like I said in the first one, if you haven't checked that out, go back and look at that one too. Citra, I believe, depending on when it's put in the boil or used as a dry hop, it could come off tropical, it could come off citrus. I've done an all citrus one, or all Citra IPA, and it was a lot more citrus than anything. I think in a lot of these New England IPAs that use Citra, I think it comes off more citrus. But you can get fruit. I've had beers, craft beers, that the Citra came off as fruity. So it's just going to be up to you. So peach, apricot, passion fruit, lemon, melon, and other tropical fruit flavors. So if we smell, I could say maybe I get a little dankness that could be from the passion fruit. It also could be from the double dry hop. Um, I from the color of this, I would tend to lean towards that it's more tropical than anything. So pineapple, like the middle of a pineapple, that bitterness, or the outside of a pineapple, not as sweet, more dry skin bitterness is what I could pick up. But I am getting some sweetness, and that's what led me to say pineapple. There's some sweetness from that pineapple, there's some bitterness from that pineapple. So the next one in this is Mosaic. So if we take a look at Mosaic, um, uh, berries, tropical fruit, and citrus notes. Now, and it says, if you get down to it, blueberries, mango, guava, and papaya. Now, you do see a lot of guava mixed with passion fruit, a little bit more dankness in there. Going by that, I can kind of see that. I wouldn't have picked out that berry, but again, that tropical fruit note that's in there. Again, going back to the Citra being tropical fruit, that pineapple sweetness with a little bit of dankness. How about the taste? So for the taste, I'm getting a little bit more green, like a big dry hop, not that old, sweetness in there, bitterness in there. So if we look at that, we could say the bitterness is coming from like an orange rind, a grapefruit rind, but that tropical's in there. So again, that sweet tropical with the middle part of a pineapple, maybe the outside skin of a pineapple, delivering that bitterness. Maybe now that it's warmed up just a little bit, I could get like a berry, but it's almost like it's too sweet. And I think that sweetness is making me think berry now that I know Mosaic's in there. Sometimes Mosaic will give me like a cotton candy because of that sweetness. So yeah, I could kind of see that, but I think the Mosaic, the tropical fruit and the citrus is what that's adding. Then the Talus, um, so grapefruit, floral, stone fruit, potpourri, wood, woody, cream, pine, and resinous notes. So this is saying beer styles for this: wheat, golden ale, American lager, pale ales, India pale lagers, India pale ale, session IPAs, New England IPAs, imperial IPAs. So that's kind of all over the board. But I think maybe what they were going for is the grapefruit. That's where the rind bitterness is coming from. I do not like floral. I do not pick floral up in this one. Stone fruit, I think that's a very hard one. It's almost like, at least in my opinion, a delicate flavor when you're dealing with a IPA like this, a double dry hop. So that citrus grapefruit, I think it in this beer it's coming off as rind. But I think in the first breakdown I did, um, I think I got more grapefruit rind bitterness. Um, so I think let's check the IBUs. I think the IBUs are low on this one. I don't think I even said it in the review. It says 0 IBUs, which isn't true, so they're just not saying it. Um, Perceived is like 25 ish, 25 30. If I had to guess. Not that high at all, but it kind of goes through the whole entire palette now that I'm thinking about it. So, even though they say style guidelines juicy, hoppy, hazy, dank, malty, the dank I think is passion fruit. I think this should have said bitterness, something like that. Um, I went to the tropical side, that pineapple tropical side. I actually think I said sabru, like maybe a little bit of coconut. No, that was a different one. Never mind. Um, but I think that pineapple tropical fruit, but I could see with the grapefruit, with the citrus, in almost in all of them, really, that somebody could get citrus out of this. So yeah, let me know what you think about this new series, if that's what you want to call it. I'm going to do some until people say something about it. It's probably going to be mostly on IPAs, New England IPAs, stuff like that. But yeah, if you like this review, check some more out over here. And until next time, cheers.